So the first thing we're looking at then when we jump into coordinate geometry is plotting points. So what is the axis that goes up and down called? And what's the one that goes over and back called? So, for example, if I was to plot point 2, 3, what would I do? Do I go up 3 and out 2? No. Out 2 and up 3. We always go over before we go up or down, isn't it? We always go over before we go up or down. Very, very important. So, for example, point 3, 2. Julianne, where would point 3, 2 be? Out 3, up 2. Exactly, out 3, up 2. Emer, where would point minus 4, 1 be? Out minus 4, up 1. Nice. At least you're keeping tradition.
Yeah.
Dermot, where would the point minus 3, minus 4 be? Go man, out to minus 3 and down to minus 4. And Emer, where would the point 2, minus 2 be? Over to 2 and down to minus 2, exactly. Over to 2 and down to minus 2. So that's the basic of plotting points. You don't really need too much more. So, the first thing we can be asking in the coordinate geometry is the midpoint of the line segment. Now, I presume no one brought a log table today. So, what you're going to do is take out your phone. Please, if you have it, hopefully you do. And you are going to take a picture of the following, so you have all the formulas in front of you. So, take a picture of the following and leave it open in front of you on the desk. We all good? Just so we have all the formulas and I don't have to keep popping them up and down. So that's what the formulas are going to look like in your log tables. So, Julianne, what do you think they want us to do when they're asking us to find the midpoint of something? Exactly. Plain and simple. They want us to give us 2 points and they want us to find the middle. So, to do that, we use the formula x1, x2 over 2, y1, y2 over 2. Right. Most important thing is here, and believe it or not, the most common mistake, labeling our points wrong from the very start. Emer, any idea what I'm going to label 3 and 1? Brilliant. x1, y1. My first x, my first y. Dermot, what's this going to be labeled? Brilliant. x2, y2. Your first 2 are labeled x1, y1. Your second 2 are labeled x2, y2. And our formula is x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. Once again, you do not have to remember it's in the logbook. Is that okay? Literally put the figures in as you see them. That's 3 plus 5 over 2, and then 1 plus 3 over 2. That's 8 over 2, and 4 over 2, which breaks down to 4 and 2. So if you have a look at it, there was our first point. There's our first point, 3, 1, isn't it? There's our second point, 5, 3. And if you logically think about it, where's the middle going to be? Here, isn't it? Which makes sense because we got the middle point of 4, 2. Is that okay? Right, I'm going to show you one more. I'm not going to do just a midpoint on its own. The next bit comes up a bit. So, this is another way to ask a midpoint. That's an easy way to ask a midpoint. You probably won't be asked that easy. This is another way that will come up. M is the point minus 2, 1. And it is the midpoint of A and B. A is the point 4 minus 2, and B is P cubed. So that's the problem we have now. They're telling us N is in the middle. They're telling us the first point, but they're not telling us what the second point is. So we know what the first point is, we know where the middle, but we don't know where the end is. So that's what I've set up here. We call the first point 4 minus 2. We call the midpoint minus 2, 1. And we call the last point PQ. Is that okay? With that in mind, there's A, there's our N, and there's our B. Anyone, any idea how we want to figure out what B is? Right, look at this. I'm actually jumping to the middle. How far more am I going to jump? Logic. Exactly. I'm going to jump the exact same distance. This is nearly the exact same set of maths. I'm jumping to the middle, and then I'm going to jump the exact same distance to the other side. Anyone, any idea how I'm going to figure out what P2 is. And there, on the ball. The difference from 4 to minus 2 will be the same as the difference from minus 2 P. Why? Because this is in the middle. That's exactly what you're thinking. So, what is the difference from 4 to minus 2? What way? Minus 6, isn't it? So, what am I going to jump from minus 2 over? Minus 6. What's minus 2 minus 6? Minus 8. Brilliant. What is the jump from minus 2 to 1? 3. So what's the jump from 1 over Q going to be? So what's going to be? 4. And that's your answer. And there it was. There was our A, and there was our M. They can give it you graphically, or they can give it you like this. You have to know what they both look like. Is that okay? There it is on the graph. They tell you that's the midpoint. You have to know that's an exact jump up there, which was our point. 4 minus 2. And we jumped, that was the middle. You got minus 8. 4. Right, I'm going to move through these. Okay? Right, let's get going with these. Off you go, give me the midpoint of 3, 2, and 5, 4, 6, 8, and 4 minus 2, and 10, 0, and 8 minus 6. Give me the midpoint of the first three. Try as much of the basics on today as possible. Anyone who needs a bit of a hand, give me a check. Great, so you didn't get the formulas down, did you? Did you get a chance? Did you take a photo of the formulas, did you? Right, let's have a little look at it. So, Grace, what is my formula? 1 plus over 2 and exactly. So first thing first, make sure we label these right. X1, Y1 and X2, Y2. So that is X1, which is 3, plus X2, which is 5, over 2, and Y1, which is 2, plus Y2, which is 4, over 2. 3 and 5 is 8 over 2, 2 and 4 is 6 over 2, 4, 3. Same thing again, X1, Y1, X2, Y2. That is X1, which is 6, plus 4 over 2. Y1, which is 8, minus 2 over 2. 6 and 4 is 10 over 2. 8 minus 2 is 4 over 2. 5 and 4. And number 3, X1, Y1, X2, Y2. That is 10 plus 8 over 2. 0 minus 6 over 2 is 18 over 2. Is minus 6 over 2 is 9. And minus 3. Be happy with those? Good stuff. Right, have a go at these ones then for me. Seconds. Off you go. Do for me, call it 4 and 5. Again, if you're in trouble, give me a shout. Make sure you get the order right, guys. Make sure you get the order. If they tell you n is the midpoint, that means it has to be in the middle. P has to be this side and Q has to be the other. Make sure if they tell you it's the middle one, it must be in the middle. Very important. We don't write it down just so we see it. That's when they change the answer. Right, let's have a little look at it. So it tells us M is the midpoint of P and Q. So P is over here and it's my point 1, 0. M is in the middle and it's my point 3, 1. So from 1 to 3 is plus 2. So out to Q then, we're going to add another plus 2. 2 on to 3 is 5. 0 to 1 is plus 1. So 1 over to here is also going to be plus 1, which is 2. So you get 5, 2. Question number 5. A is our point, minus 1, minus 5. M is our point, minus 3, minus 3. So once again, what's the jump from minus 1 to minus 3? Minus 2. We're going back 2. So we're going back another minus 2. What's the first point of B going to be? Minus 5, exactly. The jump from minus 5 to minus 3? Plus 2. So what's the jump from minus 3 to the next one going to be? Which is? Minus 1. Alright. Good stuff. Get your head around that is good. Right, next little bit. Distance. So the next thing we're going to be looking at is distance. So, there is our distance formula. Once again, it's in our logbook, we don't have to know it. And literally the distance is calculating the length of the line between 2 points. So for example, our 2 points are 3, 4 and 5, 5. So 3, 4 and 5, 5. So we want to calculate the distance between those 2 points. 3, 4 and 5, 5. I want to see how far is it from here to there. Is that fair enough? That's how far I want to see. And there's my formula. The square root of x2 minus x1 to be squared plus y2 minus y1 to be squared. First things first, I must label my points. Label the first one for me, Dermot. Which is, what's it? Yeah, come on, x1, y1. Grace, label the second one. Brilliant. x2, y2. Don't get that mistake. That's the biggest mistake people actually make, believe it or not, in sort of practice. They label their points wrong. So get your head around that first of all. Next thing, you literally put it straight into your formula. That is the square root. Ema, what's x2? x2 is 5. What's x1, Chris? x1 is 3, so it's 5 minus 3. Julianne, what's y2? And Gamer, what's y1? Minus 4. Right, calculator's out. See if you get the answer from that. Gamer, no calculator again? Raise new one. Stuff. Just fire it straight into calculator all at once. What you get there? 5 again. Square root 5. Emer? Let's look at it. You should have been getting square root 5, not 5. You're getting square root 5? Big difference. Make sure you put the square root over it. Square root of 5 is something like 2 point something. 5 is 5. Right. Let's have a go at a few of these. So, actually, no, we will actually go through these. We go, calculate the distance for the following. Calculate the distance for the following 2 points, between the following 2 points. This is 5 and 6. No, it's not a question, 6 and 7. Anyone's having a bit of trouble, give me a shout. the two of them. So first things first. Is x1, y1, x2, y2. Julianne, what's my formula? Y2 minus y1 to be squared. So, Emer, if I'm to put that into the formula here, what are my figures going to be? Square root of? Yeah. Minus 6, which becomes? Plus 6. Don't forget to change the sign there. Minus, because it's minus 6 and the formula is minus 6 becomes plus 6. And you literally fire that straight into your calculator, no need to work it out. More likely to make a mistake. Minus 3 to be squared plus minus 4 plus 6 to be squared, which is 2 root 10. You happy with that? The next one. x1, y1, x2, y2. That is x2, which is minus 7, minus 2, which is plus 2 to be squared, plus y2 is minus 3, minus y1 is minus 2 to be squared. Yeah? That is the square root of, put a fire straight into your calculator, square root of minus 7 plus 2 to be squared plus minus 3 minus 2 to be squared. That's 5 root 2. 5 square root of 2. Ooh, sorry guys, she told me it was on freeze. That's what was going wrong there. Are you happy with that? 5 root 2. Right, have a go at this question for me then. So what I'm going to recommend is you give it a quick sketch first of all. So sketch it and draw your points first of all. So when a question comes up like this, it's always best to sketch your points first of all. So on your x and y axis, do a little sketch. Is that alright? Make sure it's equidistant, make sure it's the same distance apart. So your x values are 3, minus 2, and 1. So you need to go from minus 2 over to 3, and your y values are minus 2, 1, and 6. So you need to go from minus 2 up to 6. Sketch your points and then see if you can figure it out. This will be like something now that won't come up in a junior cert exam paper. We'll be looking at them in about a week's time. Probably not next week now, the final week we'll be looking at the exam papers. So you sketch it and see if you can figure out what the question wants you to do. Any idea how we're going to verify that that triangle is isosceles? It even gives us a hint. What do you reckon? Sorry? Exactly, figure out the length. Figure out the lengths of the triangle and two of them are the same, you know what? What's What's another name for length? Distance, exactly. Figure out the distance between the points. And if two of your points are the same distance, then you know it's a nice sausage triangle. So even looking at your triangle now, you should pick out which two lengths you think are the same. Say we're doing the three lengths, you only do two. By looking at our triangle, you should figure out. What do you reckon? C to A and A to B? Yeah. So give me the distance from C to A and B to C to A and B to A, and C to the same. No, if you figure out two and they're the same, that's all you do. Which two do you reckon? Figure out, if you can't spot it, figure out all three. I'll give you another minute to finish that. We'll spend the last 20 minutes then doing the slope. Now you're back row. Right, let's have a little look at it. So, I'm going to plot my points first of all so I can have a quick go at what I think it is. So, 3 minus 2 is out to 3 down to minus 2. That's A. Minus 2, 1, out to minus 2, up to 1. And 1, 6, out to 1, up to 6. Right, what do we think is going to be the same? I reckon that's the longest, and I think CA is too long, so I reckon C to B and B to A is the same. So, B to A is the point 3 minus 2, which is x1, y1,
and B is the point minus 2, 1, which is x2, y2. That is the square root of x2, which is minus 2. What's the formula x2 minus? x1 to be squared, so minus 3 to be squared, plus y2, which is 1 minus minus 2 plus 2 to be squared. And that is root 34. Anyone get that? Square root of 34. And then I'm also going to check B and C. B is the point minus 2, 1 this time, and C is the point 1, 6. x1, y1, x2, y2. That is the square root of x2, which is 1 minus minus 2, which is plus 2 to be squared, plus y2, which is 6 minus 1 to be squared. That is square root of 34. Square root of 34 is equal to square root of 34, therefore it's isosceles. And that would be typical now of a question that will come up on the junior cert. Is that okay? Right, last little thing we're going to look at today, 15 minutes left, slope. So, we have 3 different formulas for slope, and we have to know the 3 different ways to use them. You all okay with that? So, there are 3 different formulas for slope. The one you have in your logbook, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, so that's one in the logbook. This isn't in the logbook, rise and fall over run. And this one is down as the equation of the line book. It's also used to find slope. And which one you use depends on what you're doing. Alright, so very, very important. You have to know all 3, you have to know when to use all 3. So, let's start with the very, very basic one. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Right. First thing we must understand is what is slope. So when it comes to coordinate geometry, slope is the most important thing you're going to learn between now and the junior cert and the lead cert. It comes up everywhere. Especially functions. Anyone remember it coming up in functions? We dealt with slope and functions as well. So, the slope is the change of a line in y over the change of the line in x. I.e., how does the line change if you go from left to right? If it's going up, it's positive. And if it's going down, it's negative. And the most important thing as well, the symbol for slope is n. So, first thing we look at. Calculate the slope between the points 4, 2 and 5, 7. If you're given 2 points and asked to find the slope, use formula number 1. In the logbook, it's the one right next to slope. It's the only formula in the logbook that's actually next to slope is this one. There is 2 other formulas we use, but this is the one you use when they give you 2 points. Very, very easy. What do we name our points again? x1, y1 and x2, y2. x1, y1 and x2, y2. Straight into the formula, 7 minus 2 over 5 minus 4, which is a slope of 5 over 1, which is just 5. That is the slope of 5. What that means is, for every 1 you went over, you went up 5. That's what 5 over 1 means. The change in y over the change in x. For the change in x, you went over 1, change in y is you went up 5. That's what the slope of 5 means. So for example, if I say to you, race, what would the slope of 3 over 2 be? Exactly, you went over 1, 2, and then you went up 1, 2, 3. And that's very important because we're going to be dealing with that in a second. So it's important to know what slope means. That's what slope means. Is that okay? It means the change in your line. So, that is the first way we use slope. Very, very basic. You're given 2 points. You label x1, y1, x2, y2, and you bang it straight into the formula. Is that okay? Next step. What happens if we're given a diagram like this? Calculate the slope of the line when given a diagram. Now, we did this in functions. We did this before Christmas when we were doing our functions. What do we do? Good stuff. Pick a point we know for certain. So give me 2 definite points here. 2, 3, over. Exactly, 6, 6. Is there another definite point in order? 0, minus 2. So you can make any one of those 3 points, and it won't make a difference. So we know for that. Right. I'm going to get the slope of it. First of all, it's going to be positive or negative? Positive. We'll verge again. Why is positive? It's 1. So, what is my formula when it's positive hits? Rise over, run. What's my formula when it's negative? Is that right? Fall over and do stuff. So, what's my run here? How far am I running? I'm running 4, aren't I? And how far am I rising? Exactly. I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm rising 1, 2, 3. We see how it's the exact same as functions, isn't it? This is where it comes from. This is coordinate geometry. Therefore, my slope is 3 over 4. Simple as that. We've done that before. The next one, fall over run. Grace, give me 2 definite points. 0, 3. Good girl. Another one. Good girl. Any others? Good stuff. Julianne, is there a last one there? Good stuff. So any one of those points, pick 2 of them. Doesn't make a difference which 2 you pick. They're going to always come up with the same answer no matter what 2 you pick. And you count your fall minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Why is it minus? Because we're going down. And your run is always positive. Your run is 1 and 2. Therefore, minus 4 over 2, which is minus 2. Right. So, we have dealt with what happens when we're given 2 points. We use y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That's the slope formula we use there. If we're given a graph, we use our rise over run or fall over run. The third and final way you can be asked slope is the following. We're given the following line. 5x minus 2y minus 12. And that's the equation of the line. We're going to get that next week. But I'm just going to do slope. I'm going to get slope out of the first one. So we're going to deal with how to get the equation of the line next week. But for this week, we're given this. This is called the equation of the line. And we have to try to get the slope out. And when this happens, when you're given a line and has to get a slope, you must use this formula here. And it's in your log. Alright? It's next to the equation of the line formula in your log. Literally, we have to make this look like that. Is that alright? Does anyone remember this formula from functions? I remember we were doing our linear functions before Christmas. What does anyone remember what? So, you know what M stands for? What does M stand for? So, I remember what C stands for. What does anyone remember what C stands for? Where it touched the y-axis. Where it touched the y-axis. Maths in 4 weeks, guys. That kind of stuff is going to come up. Right. So, first things first, we're going to make it look like this. So, what do we want only on the left hand side here? To give the other chance to answer. What we just want on the left hand side here? Not the other side. We want 5x and minus 12 on the right. We just want y. We just want y's on the left. We want our x's and anything else over on the right. So, if we rearrange it, we now have minus 2y minus 5x plus 12. Because I wanted just y on the left. So it's minus 2y, we go over 5x and minus 5x and go over minus 12 becomes plus 12. Right, next thing. Y must be singular. Anyone know what I mean by say y must be singular? Must be on its own, exactly. I say y, get it on its own. Grace. Pressure on. Y is in y on its own. What's the problem? Minus 2, exactly. Don't want minus 2, I want them on his own. Any idea how they do? Exactly, brilliant. Divide across by minus 2. So I divide that by minus 2, that by minus 2, and that by minus 2. And if you divide one, you must divide one. They cancel. So you have to y is equal to minus 5 over minus 2 is just what it is? 5 over 2, isn't it? Minus 1 cancel. 12 divided by minus 2 is minus 6. So what's my slope then, guys?
5 over 2. Why? Because the slope is a number in front of. What's minus 6 when I'm telling you? Where it comes the y-axis. Brilliant. Right, we're going to do a few of these. That's 10 minutes. 20 past now, guys. We'll be out the gap in 10. We're cruising through it. Right, off you go and get me the slope of the two of those. What are we? 9 and 10. Steve, you might as well say there's 2 minutes. I'm just finishing up. Is that right? Or you can jump in there into the middle room if you want to. Sounds, Steve. Question 9 and question 10. Right, off you go. Find the slope for me. Of the following. Don't forget our formulas there on our phone anyway. If we forget it, it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. A bit of aggregation.
Let's look at the answer. So, then, x1, y1, x2, y2. So getting our slope then using the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That is y2, which is 4, minus y1, which is minus 7, over x2, which is 8, minus x1, which is minus 5. That's minus 3 over 3, which is minus 1. You happy there? Same with the next one, x1, y1, x2, y2. So that is y2, which is minus 2, minus y1, which is minus 6, over x2, which is 7, minus x1 is minus 4, which is plus 4, is equal to minus 8 over 11. We happy with that? y2 minus y1 is minus 2 minus 6 over x2, which is 7, minus x1 is minus is plus 4. And you get a slope of minus 8 over 11. Right, last thing before we go to the gap, 3 minutes left. Get me the slope out of the following line. Question number 11. Find the slope of the following line. Find the slope of the following line. 3x minus 4y minus 15 is equal to 0. Give me the slope of that line. 3x minus 4y minus 15 is equal to 0. Sorry, that should be minus 16. That should be minus 16. So anyone looking for this formula on their phone again, it's next to the equation of the line. The bottom one next to the equation of the line. Y equals mx plus c, formula we're using here. We're using the formula y equals mx plus c. Do you have anyone? Might be a small mistake. Let's have a little look at it. So, just to finish up with there. So as I said, y equals mx plus c. That's what we want. So y is minus 4y is equal to minus 3x plus 16, isn't it? Divide across by what to get it on its own? Minus 4, minus 4, minus 4. They cancel. Y is equal to minus 3 divided by minus 4 is 3 over 4x, because the pluses cancel, minus 4. Therefore, the slope of that line is 3 over 4, exactly. And there you go. Right, the video will go up, the notes will go up, and the homework will go up on the app. Is that okay? And I'll see you next Friday.